It appears that I'm running low on wall space. Looks like I'm going to need to get the selling. This artwork is not going to sell itself. Believe that. What's up, everybody? We're live. Another day above soil. I've got lots of artwork behind me, the wall in front of me, a few walls in the living room. Got lots of stuff. And when I have lots of stuff, I got to sell it. So as of right now, I'm putting the finishing touches on some beads. And I'm not painting my nails. This is nail polish and it works very well with paper beads. And I went to different craft shows and there were some people who told me, hey, Drew, have you ever tried spray on lacquer? Spray on lacquer. I said, no, not really. I haven't tried it. There's actually some artisans in Africa who use lacquer for the same purpose. And they showed me some of the beads that they made. And they, sure enough, they used lacquer. So, I got me this can of lacquer right here. I tried it once. It was okay, but I kept having to put more coats of lacquer on the beads. Whereas with the nail polish, I could do like one bead per 30 seconds. And I know for a fact that the beads are done because they're more glossy and they look more presentable when they're done. So as I'm doing these beads, here's the plain truth. I prefer to use nail polish over spray-on lacquer. There's a difference between doing things right and doing things right now. And I think using the nail polish for these paper beads is doing things right. I can go ahead, I could use this lacquer, spray it on, but it doesn't give the same gloss as the clear coat of nail polish. And after this clip, I'm going to show you the final product because they make some really good rosaries. This is the end product that I'm looking to have. A rosary made from church bulletins, and the cross is made from paper bag. For this one, I painted the cross black, and I finished it with some nail polish. So in other news, I'm gonna go to a craft show this Saturday. The last craft show that I went to was at the beginning of November. I was hopeful that I was gonna be successful at it, but I wasn't. It's close to Christmas time. People tend to shop small, and maybe somebody might want some crafts. Might as well try this one. It's going to be at the same venue that I was at this summer. At least I'm going to get myself out there. We'll see what's going to go on. And it's the morning of the craft show. I believe I got everything ready. Let's hit the road. Okay. So, yep, I got the coffee. I went to the craft show. That happened. Long story short, I went there and didn't sell anything again. Fair enough. Here's the thing that is the beauty of it all. When one door closes, another one is gonna open. So now it's time to review the facts. Fact. I got up that day. Fact. More people got to see my products. Fact. I was able to interact and to talk with other artists. Fact. I've learned a lot of things about pricing my artwork. Fact. It was just wonderful leaving the house. Fact. I still made a sale that day. It may have not been at the craft show, but I made a sale. So they had placed me and my table upstairs at the craft show. There were some people who were in the main vestibule area of the craft center or the art center. There was about 5, 6, maybe 7 people. I remember there was somebody who made Russian nesting dolls. You know, those things that it's a doll inside a doll, inside a doll, inside a doll, inside a doll. One of those individuals was there, and I was pretty intrigued. But anyway, there were about 5 to 6 crafters that were downstairs, and there were 4 people, including myself, who was upstairs. So when there was not that many customers who were coming into the main room that we were in, we were just talking about life and we were talking about what we do. So there was this one person who came in and said, "Hey, Drew, are you interested in teaching the kids how to do art?" I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit intrigued by that offer. I've been teaching at a college. I mean, the first professional job I had in student affairs, I taught a class. The current job that I have now, I'm teaching a class. But I've taught college students, and I haven't taught kids yet. Don't get me wrong, I don't have any issues with children. I was once a child myself. But teaching them is a lot different than teaching people who were in college. I would love to teach the kids. That's one of the motivations that I have when it comes to making all of this. I do it because I want to save the earth from pollution, but I want to start with the kids because the younger the audience, that's how it all starts. So if I get the ground running with the kids, I may have something. This lady had asked me if I wanted to teach classes for the CNY Art Center. I'm not gonna lie, I'm interested and I'm gonna most likely take her up on that offer. And then I learned a little bit more about what she does. So she teaches classes at the Art Center. She taught classes at Lakeview Lanes, the same place that I shot the 300 at. It just seems like there's a lot of people who know each other in Oswego County. Out of all the places that I live, Oswego County has had all of these small world coincidences. So I learned more about pricing. So according to what this person had said, she said, okay, it's fair to charge $10 per each hour you work on something. And then you add the cost of material. And I've already done that. So I'm sitting there, but before this craft show happened, I kept thinking, am I charging too much? Am I not charging enough? So once she put that thought out there, I was like, okay, my prices were fair. It felt comfortable. It felt refreshing to hear other opinions from other artists. And there is something else that caught my eye. So this person that I've met at the craft show had an acrylic or an oil-based painting. And most recent video that I did this. A blue heron with cattails. This is my interpretation of a blue heron and cattails. She had an old base painting of the same animal, the same plant, the same environment, and the same color scheme. It felt so refreshing to see that somebody had, at one point, the same method of thought, the same end goal that I had with this. So then a few hours went by. There was a lull where the customers didn't really come upstairs. We had lunch, and there was somebody who had 50-50 raffle tickets, and they were handing them out. So I'm sitting there. We were having conversations and chit-chatting, and then I got an email. I opened the email, and it said, Etsy, you've got a shipment, you've got a sale. And I was like, woo, 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 woo. So I got this sale. I'm sitting there. I've got all the products that are on my table. And there was somebody who was in Pennsylvania who wanted to buy one of my products. So I got a sale that day anyway. It may have not been at the craft show, but I got a sale. Oh, but wait, there's more. So today, I went to the Walmart because I needed some glue, some Elmer's glue, because I was running out. I go through glue like I go through water, okay? Jeez, but anyway, I went to the Walmart. I was getting some glue, and I get a few gift cards for people because, Christmas is right around the corner. So I'm in the aisle, and then my email goes off. Come to find out, I had another sale. Woo, 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 woo. So during the craft show, somebody ordered a set of drink coasters. When I was at the Walmart tonight, somebody bought a clock. These are my best sellers. I'm just saying. But in all seriousness, I was at another craft show that happened in Liverpool, and within 45 minutes, someone brought the only clock that I brought to that craft show. Only bought one clock. And that was probably the dumbest mistake that I made. Why didn't I bring my whole inventory of clocks? Lesson learned. So with all of that put into consideration, I just want to shed a few bits and pieces of light on a few things. Etsy. At first, I thought I was just going to sell one thing here, sell one thing there. It was going to be a slow process, which by all means, it is kind of a slow process. But at least I'm getting things going. It's better than not getting any sales at all. At least I'm doing something right. Now, when you start an Etsy shop and you're just stalling, maybe you're unsure of how things are going to work. Etsy is going to keep sending you emails like, okay, put up a sale, put up an item, let's get it going, let's get it going. That's because they're trying to encourage you. One of the main reasons why people may not be successful with Etsy is because they haven't even started. There's something called paralysis of analysis. I've experienced this for the last 30 years. Okay. So when people want to start something, they want to start a project, they want to start something fresh, they want to start something new, they have all these ideas circulating within their mind. But then when it's time to put something out there, they freeze, they pause. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have something in your mind that you want to get off the ground, start. Just start. And maybe I'm getting all these sales because it's the time of year. We're in quarantine because of the you know what, and not many people are going to the mall to shop. So, what are they doing right now for Christmas? They're going online. The dots are about to be connected. So, that's a door that's open. Yeah, I didn't make any sales that day at the craft show. I didn't. But I made some sales elsewhere. When one door closes, another one's going to open. You just got to have a good mindset up here and in here. Trust and believe. But the thing is, you got to start. If you don't start, your answer is always going to be no. What can I say? Things could have been so much worse. They could have been. But we alive. I woke up and I'm here doing what I need to do. That's an accomplishment in and of itself. There's a lot of things within our society that discriminate. Death, however, does not discriminate. I want to thank y'all once again for watching my content. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. It's right down below. I'm also going to include my Etsy and Instagram right within the description. I leave you all with much love, good spirits, and vibes. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. I'm out.